Long before store shelves were filled with expensive creams, imported serums, and instant youth promises, entire civilizations already knew a different path. Simpler, more powerful, and completely natural. Did you know there are 5 plant-based oils that can visibly rejuvenate your skin in just 7 days? And we're not talking about internet trends. These are ancient formulas that have been passed down for centuries as beauty secrets among Egyptians, nomadic tribes, and mountain healers. These oils don't just moisturize. They stimulate collagen production, soften wrinkles, fight sagging, and bring back that natural glow your skin gradually loses over time. While many continue to rely on cosmetics packed with artificial ingredients and questionable results, these natural elixirs remain forgotten, even though they're well within our reach. And the question is, why does almost no one talk about them? The answer is simple. They're affordable, accessible, and they actually work. But they require consistency, knowledge, and the right application. Without that, results won't show. And that's why many give up before seeing the real power these oils hold. Now tell me honestly, does your skin look duller than before? Are expression lines more visible? Has your skin lost its firmness over the years? If you answered yes to any of these questions, this video is for you, because today I'm going to show you exactly which 5 natural oils can transform your skin, how to use them properly, and which mistakes you need to avoid to see real results fast. And the best part, you won't need to throw away all your current products or spend a fortune. Just a few drops a day, applied the right way, and you can start seeing visible changes in just 1 week. But before I reveal these powerful oils, I need to ask you for 3 simple things. Like this video, so more people can access this ancestral knowledge that's been kept quiet for too long. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Here we share real content based on tradition and science to transform your skin and your life. And in the comments, write this sentence: "My skin rejuvenates every day with the power of nature." Write it as a promise to yourself, a sign that you're ready to activate this change. Because this isn't just about beauty. It's about self-esteem. It's about wellness. It's about reconnecting with what truly works. And now, the time has come to reveal the first of these 5 oils, the most underestimated of them all. Simple, ancient, and incredibly effective. Let's talk about an oil that has been used since ancient Egypt, and despite its powerful properties, is still overlooked by many. But those who understand its value see deep changes in their skin in less than a week. Of all the natural oils out there, perhaps none has been as misunderstood as castor oil. Today, many people associate it only with hair treatments or alternative medicine. But what few know is that castor oil was considered a true treasure in ancient Egypt. Noblewomen used it to keep their skin firm, even-toned, and youthful, even under the harsh desert climate. And that's no coincidence. This oil contains properties that modern science now recognizes as extremely effective in cellular skin regeneration. But what makes it so powerful? The answer lies in a compound called ricinoleic acid, found in very high concentrations in castor oil. This acid can penetrate deeply into the skin, triggering repair processes that stimulate collagen and elastin production, two essential proteins for skin firmness and elasticity. In other words, it doesn't just sit on the surface. It works from the inside out, fighting fine lines, sagging, and expression marks with a potency few cosmetics can match. Additionally, castor oil also has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory effects, making it ideal for sensitive, acne-prone, or redness-prone skin. But here's the thing. To truly reap all these benefits, you need to know how to apply it properly. How to use castor oil effectively. Start with clean skin. Any traces of makeup, pollution, or excess oil can interfere with absorption. A deep cleanse with a gentle soap or micellar water is essential. Use only 2 to 3 drops. Castor oil is thick, almost balm-like. Using too much can make the skin feel heavy. The right dosage makes all the difference. Dilute it with a lighter oil. You can mix it with jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, or even your usual moisturizer. This helps with application and improves absorption. Massage with gentle upward motions. This step boosts circulation, enhances the oil's effects, and provides an immediate lifting sensation. Avoid the eye area. Because it's a thick oil, castor oil can cause irritation if applied too close to the eyes. Focus on cheeks, forehead, neck, and chest instead. Do a patch test. If it's your first time using castor oil on your face, apply a drop behind your ear and wait 24 hours. Skin needs time to adjust. Common mistakes that cancel out results. Many people give up on castor oil too soon simply because they don't know how to use it correctly. Here are the most common mistakes. Using too much. Contrary to popular belief, more product doesn't mean better results. Excess can clog pores and lead to breakouts. Applying it on dirty skin. It might seem obvious, but it's a common mistake. The oil can seal in impurities, leading to blackheads and inflammation, not diluting it. Because it's so dense, pure castor oil can feel heavy on some skin types, especially oily skin. Dilution is key to avoiding discomfort. Have you ever used castor oil on your face? Maybe you have, or maybe you've never even considered it. But now that you understand the real potential of this ancient elixir, you might see it in a whole new light. Imagine waking up and noticing that those fine lines are starting to fade, that your skin is getting firmer, that the mirror is reflecting a more radiant, more vibrant version of yourself. That's absolutely possible. And it all starts with consistency, knowledge, and respect for your skin's nature. Castor oil is just the first step. But we're only getting started, because the second oil I'm about to show you is known as the ultimate regenerator. An oil so effective at fading spots, scars, and signs of aging that both modern dermatologists and ancient cultures agree on one thing. It's pure liquid gold. Some marks of time are stubborn, spots that don't fade, scars that defy the years, fine lines that deepen. For those cases, there's an oil that has been revered for generations for one simple reason. It truly regenerates. Rosehip oil is not just another product in a sea of skincare trends. It's considered by many experts to be the most powerful natural regenerator available. Its secret? A composition rich in natural retinol, vitamin C and E, and a perfectly balanced blend of essential fatty acids. Andean civilizations, indigenous South American tribes, and even medieval European communities use this oil to heal wounds and restore skin after long exposures to cold, sun, or the passage of time. It was a true balm for healing and renewal. Today, science confirms what the ancients already knew. Rosehip oil can stimulate cellular regeneration, even out skin tone, fade scars, smooth stretch marks, lighten dark spots, and most importantly, bring back the skin's natural elasticity and glow. And it does all this with a light, silky texture that blends into the skin as if it were already part of it. Key benefits of rosehip oil. Accelerated cell regeneration, ideal for treating acne marks, minor scars, and light burns. Deep anti-aging action. Its high concentration of natural antioxidants helps fight free radicals, which are the main culprits behind premature aging. Elasticity restoration. Thanks to omega-3, 6, and 9, it deeply nourishes and repairs skin fibers damaged over time. But like any powerful active, it must be used correctly to deliver its full potential. How to apply it effectively. Start with a clean face, no residue, makeup, or oil. Your skin needs to be prepped to absorb it. Warm 2 to 3 drops between your fingers. This small step activates the oil and helps it penetrate better. Apply with gentle, circular motions. Focus on areas with dark spots, scars, or visible lines. Use preferably at night. The natural retinol in rosehip can make skin more sensitive to sunlight. That's why bedtime is the best time to apply it. If you use it during the day, never skip sunscreen. Combine it with another oil if you want to boost its effects. Jojoba, sea buckthorn, or even castor oil in the right proportions can amplify the results. Mistakes that cancel out results. Use an adulterated oil. Always look for 100% pure cold-pressed rosehip oil. Diluted oils or those with additives won't have the same effect. Using too much product. More doesn't mean better. 2 to 3 drops are enough. Too much can leave skin greasy and overwhelmed. Applying without cleansing. Sounds simple, but it's the most common mistake. Impurities plus oil equals clogged pores and no visible results. Maybe you've tried products for dark spots, marks, or scars and been disappointed. Maybe your skin has been through rough patches and you wondered if there was something natural and effective out there. Rosehip oil is that answer. A gift from nature that works with intelligence and depth. It doesn't just cover up signs. It quietly works to rebuild, regenerate, and restore. Picture yourself looking in the mirror a few days from now and noticing that old spot has faded, that your skin's texture looks smoother, that it feels softer to the touch. That's not magic. It's consistency paired with the right ingredient. And if that impressed you, wait until you discover the third oil. It's called liquid gold for a very special reason. Not only does it rejuvenate and deeply hydrate, but it's been used for centuries by women who face the harshest climates on the planet and still manage to maintain firm, glowing, youthful skin. And Donna Elena's story will show you how this oil changed everything for her, even at 62 years old. In the heart of Morocco's arid lands, between dry mountains and hot desert winds, a beauty secret has been passed down from generation to generation by Berber women: argan oil. Despite being exposed daily to scorching sun and extreme weather, these women have long been admired for their firm, hydrated skin and almost unexplainable radiance. But their secret wasn't pricey cosmetics or modern treatments. It was a simple, ancient, and incredibly effective ingredient: the oil extracted from the nuts of the argan tree. It's no wonder it became known worldwide as liquid gold, and not just for its golden color, but for its unique ability to deeply hydrate, protect against premature aging, and restore skin vitality. Today, argan oil is recognized by science as one of the most powerful natural antioxidants. But what most people don't know is that its effectiveness depends entirely on its purity and how it's extracted. And no one understands that better than Donna Elena. She's 62, always took pride in her appearance, but in recent years began to notice her skin becoming increasingly dull, dry, and marked. She tried everything: expensive creams, masks, treatments, but nothing seemed to work. One day, she bought a bottle of argan oil at a local market. The label promised miracles, but after weeks, there were no results. Disappointed, she thought maybe her skin or her age was the problem. But what she found out after doing some research was that the oil she had bought was full of additives, perfumes, and preservatives. It wasn't pure, it wasn't cold-pressed, and that's why it didn't work. When she finally found a pure argan oil, 100% natural and free from chemicals, everything changed. In less than a week, her fine lines began to soften. Her skin looked more radiant, more hydrated, more alive. For the first time in years, she looked in the mirror with satisfaction. Why is argan oil so special? Rich in vitamin E, one of the most powerful antioxidants against free radicals, which cause skin aging, contains natural squalene, a highly moisturizing compound that helps maintain the skin's protective barrier. Balances oily skin. Although it's an oil, it doesn't clog pores and actually helps regulate sebum production. Fights inflammation and redness, making it excellent for sensitive or irritation-prone skin. It's a versatile oil, effective for both mature and young skin that needs balanced hydration and antioxidant protection. How to use argan oil on your face. Start with a clean face. Always apply the oil on freshly cleansed skin. This prevents impurities from being trapped beneath the surface. Use 2 to 4 drops. The ideal amount depends on your skin type. Drier skin may need a bit more, while oily skin should start with less. Apply in circular motions. Gently massage into your face, neck, and chest. These movements stimulate circulation and improve absorption. Use it day or night. During the day, always apply sunscreen after the oil. At night, use it as the final step in your skincare routine so it can work while you sleep. Check for purity. Look for labels that say 100% pure, cold-pressed, and no additives. If it contains artificial fragrance or preservatives, skip it. Have you ever felt like Donna Elena? Have you looked in the mirror and thought maybe your skin would never be the same again? Sometimes the issue isn't you. It's the wrong product, the empty promise, the synthetic formula that hides instead of heals. Argan oil doesn't promise miracles, but it delivers real hydration, deep protection, and visible restoration when used correctly. And now that you know Donna Elena's story and the secrets behind this liquid gold, let me ask you, would you like to try this oil and see for yourself what it can do for your skin? If your answer is yes, leave a comment saying, "I want to try the real argan oil." And stick with me because the next oil is even rarer, used by Tibetan monks to protect their skin in the high altitudes of the Himalayas. A natural shield against wind, cold, and the deepest damage. In the harsh, remote regions of the Himalayas, where the cold cuts like a blade and solar radiation punishes even the toughest skin, there grows a plant that defies the Earth's most extreme conditions. Small, resilient, and vibrantly colored, it holds in its fruit one of the most powerful oils nature has ever produced. Sea buckthorn oil. Also known as Espino amarillo, this oil has a long history in traditional Tibetan and Chinese medicine. For centuries, Buddhist monks used it to treat burns, regenerate skin, and protect the face and body from the effects of the mountain's severe climate. So, what makes this oil a true shield for the skin? The answer lies in its unique and rare composition. It is the only plant oil that contains all forms of omega 3, 6, 7, and 9. This complete combination works on multiple levels of the skin, reinforcing the skin barrier, accelerating cell regeneration, and restoring damaged tissue. Additionally, sea buckthorn oil is one of the natural ingredients with the highest concentration of vitamin C, far greater than that of citrus fruits, and is incredibly rich in beta-carotenes, which help even out skin tone and minimize spots caused by sun, stress, and aging. Powerful benefits of sea buckthorn oil. Intense skin repair. Ideal for those dealing with extreme dryness, sunburns, or visible scars. Natural radiance. Its powerful antioxidants restore vibrancy and a healthy glow, even to dull and tired-looking skin. Strengthens the skin barrier, protects against external aggressors like pollution, wind, and sudden temperature changes. anti-inflammatory action, excellent for sensitive skin, rosacea, or those prone to frequent irritation. This oil is a true natural shield, and that's exactly why it's called that. It doesn't just treat, it prevents, protects, and strengthens. How to use sea buckthorn oil safely and effectively. Use preferably at night. Due to its high pigmentation, the ideal time to apply is before bed. It will work its magic while you sleep. Mix it with a carrier oil. Sea buckthorn has a rich color and thick texture. To make it easier to apply, mix 1 or 2 drops with lighter oils like jojoba or sweet almond oil, or even with your night cream. Apply with gentle, circular motions. Spread it evenly over your face, avoiding contact with light-colored clothing. It can stain. Focus on dry areas, dark spots, or zones with loss of firmness. Can be used as a restorative mask. Let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes and remove the excess with a damp cloth if you don't want to leave it on overnight. For very damaged skin, it can be left on overnight in small amounts. Mistakes to avoid. Applying the oil pure and in large amounts. Because it's concentrated and deeply pigmented, this can stain your skin or irritate sensitive skin types. Skipping the carrier oil blend. On its own, it can be hard to spread and may feel heavy. Using it during the day without sunscreen, even though it's a strong antioxidant, its high vitamin C content can make your skin more sensitive to light. If your skin feels tired, marked, or damaged from years of sun exposure, stress, or neglect, this oil might be the reset button you've been looking for. Think of it as invisible armor, a silent ally from distant lands used by monks to withstand nature's harshest forces. Now, it can protect your skin from the daily microaggressions while treating it deeply. Does your skin feel like it needs a shield? Something beyond aesthetics? Something that truly supports your skin's health? Then maybe sea buckthorn oil is exactly what your routine is missing. And the most amazing part, we still have one last oil to reveal. A smart, versatile oil that adapts to your skin's needs like no other. Whether your skin is oily, dry, or combination, it knows exactly what to do. And maybe that's why it's considered the most balanced oil in the world. If there were an oil capable of understanding your skin, literally, it would be called jojoba. That's because, unlike any other, jojoba oil is chemically very similar to the natural sebum our skin produces. This similarity allows it to work with biological intelligence. It hydrates when hydration is needed, regulates when balance is needed. That's why it's known as the most versatile oil in the world. Indigenous civilizations from the southwestern United States and Mexico used jojoba to treat burns, wounds, and extreme skin dryness caused by the desert heat. To these people, it was a sacred plant, a gift from the earth that could restore and protect. Today, jojoba oil remains a gem in natural skincare, especially for those struggling with oily skin, acne, enlarged pores, or imbalance between dry and oily areas on the face. But it's also a powerful ally for mature and sensitive skin. and even for hair. Few natural ingredients are as complete, adaptable, and at the same time as lightweight. Why is jojoba so special? Natural sebum regulator, because it mimics the skin's natural oil. It tricks the sebaceous glands into reducing excess oil production. Light texture, fast absorption, perfect for those who dislike greasy sensations, as it sinks in without leaving residue. Unclogs pores. Its molecular structure helps dissolve impurities and clear pores, preventing blackheads and breakouts. Smart hydration. It gives your skin exactly what it needs, no more, no less. It's an oil that understands, that adapts, that respects your skin's rhythm, and acts with balance. How to use jojoba oil in your daily routine. Apply 2 to 3 drops on clean skin. You can do this in the morning or at night. It can be used on its own or mixed with other actives like rosehip oil. Spread with gentle taps, especially on the T-zone. The forehead, nose, and chin tend to produce more oil. Jojoba helps regulate this without being harsh. Mix with rose water for a mattifying effect. For very oily skin, this combo helps control shine and tone the skin at the same time. Use as a base for other oils. If you want to enhance the effects of heavier oils, like castor or sea buckthorn, jojoba acts as a carrier, improving absorption. Can even be used on the scalp. It helps combat dandruff, control oiliness, and strengthen hair from the root. Common mistakes when using jojoba oil. Thinking that because it's light, you need a lot. Jojoba is effective in small doses. Overdoing it can cause rebound oiliness in oily skin. Not applying it on clean skin. Even though it's lightweight, built-up impurities can hinder its regulatory action. Overlooking its quality. Low-purity jojoba oil or oil made with solvents won't deliver the same benefits. Always choose 100% pure cold-pressed oil. Have you ever felt lost trying to figure out what your skin really needs? One day it's dry, the next it's too shiny. You try one product, then another, and none seem to work? Jojoba oil is the answer, because it doesn't force anything on your skin. It communicates with it. It's like your skin finally says, "This makes sense." And you don't have to give up your current routine. Just incorporate jojoba into small moments with intention and consistency. You'll feel a difference in the touch, the texture, and in the mirror. Imagine having just one product that can balance, hydrate, purify, and even serve as a base for other treatments. A lightweight, effective, and 100% natural ally. That's why jojoba oil closes out this list as the great balancer, the link between ancestral wisdom and modern practicality. But we're not done yet, because now that you've discovered the 5 most powerful oils to rejuvenate your skin in just 7 days, it's time to bring everything together and understand how to apply this knowledge in a simple, effective, and transformative way. Now that you know the 5 most powerful oils nature has to offer for skin rejuvenation, It's time to look at all this with clarity and purpose. Because more than just exotic names or chemical properties, what you've just received is a map to transform your skin in just 7 days. And the best part, in a natural, affordable, and time-tested way, backed by centuries of ancestral wisdom. Let's do a quick recap. Castor oil, thick and deep, stimulates collagen production and smooths out wrinkles. Rosehip oil, a natural regenerator, gently and effectively fades dark spots and scars. Argan oil, the liquid gold, hydrates, revitalizes, and restores your youthful glow. Sea buckthorn oil, a natural shield against sun damage, pollution, and aging. And jojoba oil, the smartest of them all, adapts to your skin as if it speaks the same language. Each one has its own purpose, power, and personality, but together they form a true restoration ritual, capable of renewing not only your skin's appearance, but the way you see yourself in the mirror. How to apply in practice the ideal routine in just a few minutes a day. You don't need to use all 5 oils at once. The secret is choosing the ones that best meet your skin's current needs and applying them consistently. Here's a simple 7-day routine suggestion. Morning, gentle cleanse with a neutral soap. 2 drops of jojoba oil on damp skin. Balances and hydrates without feeling heavy. Sunscreen, night, deep cleansing. Choose an active oil to treat. Castor, rosehip, or argan. Massage with upward motions. Once a week, use sea buckthorn oil as an overnight mask, mixed with a carrier oil. This simple combination is enough to start noticing improvements in texture, glow, firmness, and evenness of your skin by the end of the first week. Remember, nature doesn't rush, but it never fails, as long as you honor its rhythm. Essential tips for real results. Always use pure, cold-pressed oils. Avoid diluted formulas with fragrances or preservatives. They weaken the effects. Avoid excess. Oil doesn't mean more is better. Just 2 to 4 drops per application are more than enough. Never apply oil on dirty skin. Absorption depends on clean skin, free of residue. Always pair daytime use with sunscreen. Even natural oils can make the skin more sensitive to sunlight. Be patient. Deep results don't appear overnight, but in just a few days, you'll begin to see clear signs of renewal. Now it's your turn. You can keep relying on synthetic promises, or you can allow yourself to rediscover the beauty of caring for yourself with what nature has to offer at its purest and most powerful. Tell me in the comments, which of these oils caught your attention the most? Have you tried any of them before? What was your experience? If this content was helpful to you, give the video a like. Share it with someone who's looking for a natural and mindful alternative. And subscribe to the channel, because in the upcoming videos, I'll show you how to combine these oils with natural clays and toners, how to create specific blends for different skin types: oily, dry, mature, sensitive, and what complementary care will enhance the results even more. Your skin is not a problem to be fixed. It's a reflection of your story, your journey, your care. And now you hold the tools to rewrite that story with more ease, balance, and truth. Because when you connect with nature, you reconnect with yourself. See you in the next video. And until then, care for your skin like something precious, because that's exactly what it is.